we break down 4 fundamentally different types of negotiations. Now, you're gonna be like 10,000 of these in your lifetime, but they kind of fall into 4 buckets. On the most transactional end of the spectrum, you bargain. Most people call bargaining hard bargaining or positional bargaining. When you get a little more complexity, the market's a little bit smaller, dependency is a little bit more important, now you're trading, right? I'm uncovering a bunch of different options here. But then when we get a little bit more collaborative, and most importantly, we trust each other a little bit more, the relationship is now in a place where it's professional, if not trusting.
Mhm.
Now we can be in a creating type dynamic. Now we have a lot more complexity. I'm much more open to challenging the status quo and challenging and breaking some of my perceived walkaway points as well. I'm open to doing more exceptional deal design instead of standardized deal design because we trust each other. We have enough options for it. And the lens is now a lot wider because we
Mhm.
might be dealing in long-term agreements. You have creating next. And then on the most potentially collaborative, we have partnering, right? Partnering negotiations are the most complex, typically the longest term. These are kind of mergers of similarly sized organizations. This is like the NBA and the Players Association. These are partnering deals. Their success as a league is dependent on the players and the governing body and the presidents,
Yeah.
right? It's incredibly important relationship. But sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes partnering negotiations are actually a little bit less collaborative than creating negotiations because you have so many different personalities, so many different agendas, both obvious and hidden. They're typically very multi-party. So again, look at the NBA, look at the Players Association. There were very much times where it was not collaborative, even though it is a partnering agreement at the end of the day.